So this is my Morris 1000 spares kit. Now Frank Morris asked me what have I got in my spares kit. So thanks Frank, because I've been through my bag and realised half of it was missing. So I've replenished it and here we go. So first off, dig around in here is a fan belt, followed by throttle cable, tyre pressure gauge, and this is Imperial feeler gauges. I've got a set in the bag and 2 sets at home. And a tile valve remover, which I just keep in the bag. It's not really part of the spares kit, but I never find it when I don't keep it in here. So that's that front pocket. So I'm going to repack that and I can get the other stuff out. So it goes back in there. See, I won't get this back in there neat now. Let's go. Here we go, fan belt. Try to keep the fan belt like that. And in the bottom of the pocket is this clutch adjusting rod. Now this is an old one, but if your clutch, these do break, and if it does break, I'd put this on, this to get us home, then I'd order a new one and then swap this back out, put this back in the spares kit, and I always keep it with a split pin. Really useful. Put that back in there, get in there, right. Zip that up. Next pocket. So this is the main pocket. So we've got, this is quite a useful tool. It's an LED magnetic light. So if you're stuck on the side of the road in the dark and you're working under the bonnet, you're even just replacing a fuse, you can stick that on the rocker cover, flick it on. It's quite bright, really useful. Here we go. I'm just going to pull a few of these out now here in a minute. There's more. And more. Right. So in here, there's a dozen spark plugs of various types. Various heat ranges. If you've got an oily plug for some reason, I've got hot spark plugs in there to get you home. And it's a clean box with a posi screwdriver, flatheaded screwdriver, really good points, condenser, and a rotor arm. And there's more screwdrivers, lots of different bulbs, and a spark plug removal tool, old style, but it packs better like that. Yeah, there's loads of spark plugs. Oh, and a vacuum. I think the vacuum hose is in there as well. Might be in another section. I'll have a look. That's that. Put that to one side. Light's gone off. It's gone dark. In here is the electrical components. There's black electrical tape, lots of mini bulbs in here, fuses, needle nose pliers, lots of different types of electrical connections, old-fashioned bullet connections, fuses, more modern spade connectors, all different types. It should get you out of most problems. I usually have a coil of wire in there as well, that's missing. Move that to one side. An electrical fuel pump. So this is a electric fuel pump. You can always tell that it's an electric, not a points fuel pump, because it's got 2 terminals on the cap here. Now I use this in the spares kit because SU pumps don't stand very well for any length of time. These ones do, they'll just start up whenever. The only downside to those is they pump slightly harder pressure than SU pumps, and if your float needle's worn, it may cause a bit of a flood of petrol on top of your carb, so be aware of that. Cable strippers. I think that's that from that main pocket. Let's see what's in this back pocket. Let's turn the bag round. Into the back pocket. Multi-size spanner, very useful. Goes back in there. Am I missing a pocket? Oh, I am. Hang on. Here we go, another pocket. Right, there we go. So there is a bag full of stop tail light bulbs, side light bulbs, and various sorts of bulbs. There's a festoon bulb in there for your interior light. I'm not even sure what that is. That's a flashy unit. And more talk, there's a Dizzy Cat. Spare battery cable. More proper electrical crimpers. Vacuum hose replacement. Windscreen wiper blade. More tools. This is a Remax tool. This is an old, these are no longer made, but you can get them occasionally online. This is for doing points and condenser on the side of the road. Really useful piece of kit. I'm going to do a video on how to use that at some point. Really useful for doing points and condenser on the side of the road with this tool. Yeah, we'll come back to that another day. I'm going to carefully pack that one away in a moment. Put that down there. There's more. USB charging cable for your phone. And I found another pocket. 2 types of flashy unit, the 3-pin and a 2-pin, because I've got various types on the cars. 3 rotor arms of various stages. I think that is it. I am missing, no, there is other things in this box I forgot to mention. Actually, there are throttle return springs and clutch return springs in this box. Yeah, I always carry springs with the throttle cable. Just remembered that. There they are. Look. Got 3 of those. Yes, and I think so. What I am missing and what I'm going to replace in this kit is a coil and a real proper throttle cable, because I think that's a bodged throttle cable that I've bodged up, so I need to put those in. And normally I'd also, if I'm running an electronic distributor, which I'm not going to do anymore because they're rubbish, I'm going to carry a spare distributor already made up in this spares bag, all set up in its own clamp, so I can swap it out on any car and just do some micro adjustments to get home. And there we go. That's what's in my spares kit. Cheers, Frank, for asking.